1, 2, 3. Greetings and salutations. The universe is just doomed. Doomed, doomed, doomed.
What's
up?
up? It's us.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining
Yes,
us.
on our inaugural,
Our very first
very
live
first live.
stream.
We are live and we are living. Yes, God.
And we hope you enjoyed our little opening segment.
Yes, that was brand new for you.
If you want to know who made that music and those graphics, you got to wait for the little credit screen at the end.
Yep, we made credits. Well, we didn't.
No,
We didn't. The collective royal we.
Yes. And we've got a new team member who is making this live stream possible. Miss Margot Padilla
Welcome, Margot.
is our remote live stream engineer, and
Yep.
she will be running this feed for us tonight. And let's just get into it, I
Let's
guess.
do it. Everybody's here. Everybody's ready. So let's go.
We don't do that whole.
How
We're
was
going to
your
give everybody.
day?
Yes. Everybody
What
say good
happened?
morning.
I didn't hear you. God, no, I'm not listening to you.
No. So yeah, so the purpose of these live streams is we're going to talk a little bit about stuff that we did in the past month, and then a little bit of stuff about stuff that's coming up in the next month. That's a lot of stuff.
Correct. Yes.
So what did we do this month?
Well, we started off with a Patreon thanks. We took a break, but our first new one of the new year was Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
And it was a first time watch for me.
Yes,
shame on
seen
me.
it before, and didn't even forget that she never saw it. She just
it wasn't one of those. But I loved it, of course.
Yes,
of course, I loved it as she knew I would. But we came up with a new theory.
Well, she did, because I never ever thought about how come Chi-Chi ever won that thing that she was never even in.
Yeah, so Chi-Chi wins the pageant at the end, but Chi-Chi wasn't entered in the pageant they were on their way to. So unless they entered another pageant after they left that town on the way so that she could be a finalist,
I guess.
And so we were like, oh, it's like a dream sequence. And then we started thinking about a bunch of things that were kind of magical in this movie.
A little bit.
Like that Bobby Ray just magically leaves Chi-Chi alone for some secret reason that we don't find out, that isn't that he's found out that she's a man.
No.
Because he didn't know that till later.
No, not until much later.
And that he just immediately likes Bobby Lee as she desired.
The decorating.
The magical
decorating. So
Virgil just leaving when Carol Ann.
Right? Like
she didn't even stand up to him specifically.
Not
she
necessarily.
was just standing up for the drag queens.
For friends.
And he just was like, bye, with his
all right, I guess
I'm leaving town.
He's going to come back later and burn the whole town to the ground.
Yes, and then Carol Ann calls them all angels.
Right.
So then we're like, oh my God, did they die? You guys, did they die when Deputy Dollard? And the whole rest of the time, they were just drag angels. helping small town folks across America.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are the random things we talk about after the episode.
After the fact, or while we're in the middle of it, because.
And just to get into how little we remember some things, we had a note about Cabin Boy. Oh, wait, before we move on, Margot, can you put up that picture, the Tu Wong Fu picture?
Oh, right. Is this the edit?
So, yeah, so we were going to show you guys, if you don't follow us on social media, or you don't have social media, we do photo edits on our socials. And so we wanted to pick some of our favorites and throw them up for you to see. Is he able to do that? I don't know if I can't see. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm trying not to look at us, you guys.
I know.
I'm trying to keep the screen closed.
It would
so
be
we're not
like
looking at ourselves.
Egomaniac extravaganza if we could see ourselves.
So, yeah, you can take that down.
Coming into the China Bowl. So that was our favorite one from that.
So we have one from each of our movies this month that we'll show you, but there are more where those came from. So if you're not following us.
I got to get there. But yeah, speaking of how we remember things but don't remember things.
Cabin Boy, we had a note. So we listened back to Cabin Boy and we're like, write down anything you think will come up in a live, something that's interesting that we didn't realize till later. And I think it was Kim who said, what is Tim Burton's fascination with little women and bigger men?
Right,
but he didn't write this. He was attached at some point.
Right, but he didn't.
I don't think he wrote it.
No,
his name was nowhere in the.
No,
I think Chris Elliott and somebody else wrote it. The guy who directs.
So.
See, look at how good we are.
I know. Look at
you guys.
This is an end of the month wrap up for us too. We're wrapping up, but we don't know nothing.
So yes, we had that note, but the only other movie we could think of that even had that was Top Pee-wee.
Right.
Liana, can you think of any other Tim Burton movies where there's a small or big, where there's a big size difference in the
couples?
Because I don't know who else we were talking about.
No, because only difference really would be Corpse Bride, but that's
That
Yeah,
was
not
not a little
really.
person and a
So
big
I'm not sure
person.
where that note came
I don't
from.
know why we did it, but we had also forgotten that it was the 30-year anniversary for that one,
Yes.
but the week before.
Right. So we don't know why it got on our calendar because
Nope.
we didn't put it on because of the anniversary. We just realized it was
Just
the
when we had
anniversary.
to do it. So that's how good we pay attention.
Margot, can you put up that cabin boy photo? This is my favorite this
Right.
month.
Oh, this one's a good one. I love this one.
Let's see that. So this is how Tessa gets to work.
Yeah, every morning I get up and I put Nicole's harness on. Get in the ocean.
This is how I get my exercise every day.
This is how I don't get seasick. I don't get seasick when I'm on Nickelback.
No, only on a boat.
Only on a boat.
Okay, you could take that one down, Margot. And then the last thing we covered this month was LEG in the House, which just came out today.
Yes, that was this morning. Yeah.
No, we're not going to beatbox for you.
No, we're not. Well, we couldn't do it then, and we can't do it now. We didn't learn how to beatbox.
No.
Seating.
No, we sure didn't. We just thought we were going to be able to do it just
Based off of-
instantaneously.
That's how we think we can do a lot of things. Like, oh yeah, I could just do that.
And I think our favorite part of that episode was you guys worked your peanuts together.
Yeah. So, like, did you have anybody given that any thought?
That scene where they're all
your peanuts?
Yeah, together.
Together.
We do it together. I mean, of course you jerk your peanuts, but do you do it in a group with your buddies is what I want to know. You guys sit around, you order a pizza, pull up the porno, the German porno,
and jerk your peanuts.
And jerk it. Why not? I guess. And throw up our the Ali G photo.
Yeah, the good one from this. The
best Ali
the
G
bestest
photo.
one, yeah.
Yes, where my head is giant because that was the only way to make it look normal.
That's what she really looks like.
That's how I really look, you guys.
Have a weird camera filter on to keep
super
it
good filters.
It would just take up the whole space if it were actual.
Okay, you could take that one down. And we also this first time watch commentary, so it's the full length of the movie. You could use it as a watch along.
You could.
Where we just reacted to the film because somehow, even though we love David Bowie,
we never
saw The Hunger. And so if you want to vote on the next movie that we're going to watch for Patreon, a new poll goes up this week. So you guys basically, patrons submit movies they think we never saw. And then we do a poll. We go through the list and figure out which did neither of us see.
Yeah.
We watch the trailers to see, which are going to be entertaining.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to watch a Woody Allen movie just because I never saw a Woody Allen movie. Like,
no, there's a reason for that.
There's a reason for that. And it's not going to be entertaining to listen to us react to it. So, yeah. So we will have another one of those coming up. But we also put out what we call the spicy B-roll. Mm-hmm. So that's when we are usually after recording, which means we're as drunk as we're going to
drunk as can be,
and we just leave the mics rolling on whatever random conversation is going on, and you get such hits as but cheese bowl,
yes,
and things like that, which we just erupt into
whatever kind of chaos.
Which now, ever since that happened, we can't stop randomly erupting into that.
I mean. I'm just laughing that you snuck back into the room late at night. Nobody was after everybody left to record
the actual commercial.
That yes, it does exist.
It does exist.
Yes, Virginia. There used to be crumbled cheese.
And does anybody, if you want to throw it in the chat, and Liana is handling the chat for us, which I think I forgot to say in the beginning, which I was going to say. Liana is running our chat for us. She's here in the room. We have
somebody in there.
And so, that's who's typing, because clearly it ain't us.
Nope.
So Doom crew member Liana is here replying to all of your lovely questions and comments.
Comments.
So if you have any questions or comments about episodes we did this month, or you want to be like, hey, dummies, you totally forgot this important thing, you can let us know in the chat. Liana will yell at us or something.
Yeah, she'll let us know. So up until then, I suppose, until we get a question, we can talk about what's coming up.
Yeah, so we've got a longer month in February because we only did 3 episodes.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's weird to say. It's a shorter month in February.
Well, wait a minute. Especially because January is the longest month.
I know,
of the year.
True.
It's like it's never ending.
It's January 47th, you guys.
So coming up in February, our very first episode of the month is
Popeye. We still have our. You
Oh
can't
yeah, I
see
don't know
it,
if you
but
can see it behind us, but we still have our Popeye
Doom
Doom Doodles up.
Doodles. So that one is in the can.
Yes, that one we have recorded, and I think it was a good one. It was a fun one.
That
We
one
both
was fun
love
because that's a
Popeye.
fun movie.
We grew up with Popeye. Robin Williams was
Popeye.
Popeye
At least in that movie for sure.
for our whole lives.
For our whole
Whole
lives.
lives.
And still and now.
Yes. And then for
So,
Valentine's Day,
yeah.
we've got
Say
Say Anything,
Anything.
which is
A
kind of a
dubious
twisted.
choice.
Yes. We'll talk about that during the
Yeah.
episode about is this real romance? Is this real love?
Speaking of that, we have Reality Bites following that up,
Oh,
which is another one of those.
well, and then we're going to have to talk about the current Miss Janine Garofalo.
Oh my gosh.
If you guys haven't watched any interviews lately with Janine Garofalo, our hero has fallen, y'all.
Right?
We don't know what's going on.
Janine down.
She's like too on the edge of boomer age, I guess, or something. And she's very self-deprecating and not like in a funny or cute way, like just in a girl, why are you being like that?
Like, I don't know.
She was on David Cross's podcast talking about, and he was trying to tell her, oh, you're a hero to my wife and all this stuff. And she's all, oh, it was just the way I dressed.
Right, I just dressed weird.
And I'm like,
I never did
I
go
liked
back
the
and
way
watch
you
the
dressed,
stand-up because I was like, is there a timeline
right?
shift
Like,
that I'm
because when did this happen?
if I go back and look at the stand-up, it's going to be something completely different
I
than
know
what
that
I
we
remember.
missed it somehow. You know what always stands out to me is I used to say this all the time. That was from her act, which was she has a whole "Can you start my orange" attitude to life. That was always my favorite, and I still have a "Can you start my orange" attitude to life.
Doing a thing,
which is why we have so much help.
I have like a lot of help. They did a thing on The Simpsons also that was like a parody of Janine
really?
Garofalo, and she was
I probably
about
saw
like
that.
starting her period, and they were like, "You're not going to get a man that way."
So yeah, so we got Reality Bites coming up, and then an even more dubious,
right? Wrapping up the month with Fear.
Oh,
Nicole Forever.
Oh, that's right. And I have a pin that you got.
Yes, I
have a Nicole Forever pin.
Forever.
So that is our February lineup that's going to be coming up, and we chose those. Why do we choose things?
Why not? I don't know.
You guys, there's a million reasons.
No, Reality Bites is an anniversary.
That's an anniversary.
So and I think that's it.
I think Say Anything was because we haven't even really done a John Cusack movie yet.
That's true. Not a John Cusack
vehicle. No, he was in Stand By Me, but not, just the dead brother.
Just
the best brother ever. But also was dead.
The best.
Jenny was awesome.
Just so happened.
The
only thing wrong with him was that he was dead.
But a lot of times we don't know why we choose things. No. And one time, at least during this year, if we keep doing these lives, there will be a time that we announce the month's live stream or lives, the month's episodes.
Yeah, and we might change our minds.
Those aren't going to come out in order.
This one just barely.
Yes,
this one just barely.
Once again, just realized we had Reality Bites for this month, but we had it for the first one in February.
Yeah,
and she looks it up, and it has an anniversary in 2 weeks from the time we were going to put it out. Yep. So we had to swap some things around.
Popeye am what he am because of that.
So sometimes it's just a vibe. Sometimes or like a movie comes up that we go, oh, we've not done that yet. Now is a good time for it. We go by season. Yeah. Like just what fits that. Sometimes we didn't really do any Christmas this year, but it just depends.
No.
The research assistants get to select a birthday episode.
Yes.
So when it's their
birthday,
do
birthday episodes, we do their birthday episodes as well.
Mm-hmm. And then for patrons, we're going to have this new poll coming up. Do we have anything else new coming up for Patreon? More spicy B-roll. We got more spicy B-roll in the can already.
Was kind of a lot, so that might
we may split it up into a couple.
Rolls. Roll A and roll B, BB and AB.
Oh, and let's open up. Liana brought
gifts.
So our Christmas presents from Liana were belated because she handcrafts our gifts.
Yes.
So we thought we would just open them live for you because she showed up and we were like, oh, sorry for the crinkling. Sorry for the crinkling. ASMR. You love it. Oh, throw it back there.
Asking things.
Oh yeah, any questions or comments to respond to? Oh my God. See? Oh my God. Hold on. You guys.
Look at this.
Fucking guys. You guys. Look at this. Labyrinth. This is freaking amazing. I wish we could show you closer. These will live in the studio. Oh my Lord. These are perfect, you guys. She makes all kinds of cool shit. We have other cool shit in here from her, like all over the studio. I know. It's so cute. I mean,
made of the tiniest crocodile.
and she made us these. What was this?
Oh,
Our
look.
birthdays? She made us our own syphil and Ollie puppets.
I
you guys.
know.
How fucking bitchin' is that?
It's so
She has so
bitchin'.
much cool stuff. Coveted Curiosities on Instagram if you're
Yes.
interested. She makes all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, do we have any questions or comments to respond to,
Questions,
Leona?
comments,
Are you
anything?
handling it all for us?
Much handle.
Oh, she's
All
handling
right. Oh,
biz.
she has the answers to your questions.
No?
Nothing that needs to be.
Well, how about suggestions for what you guys want to see in these lives? Because
Okay.
we didn't have like a super long list of stuff. We just mostly spent a lot of time getting this thing set up to look cool and professional and sound good and not have a delay. And so we didn't really have a lot of. Plus, it was a short month for episodes.
That's
too.
true. That's true.
And if this isn't the video content you guys want, if you want some, I mean, we're not going to do live episodes. That's just
No, we're
not
not
a
gonna do
full
that.
episode. And if we do, it would be patron only.
If we
Because
did.
that's
That's a lot.
That's work.
This
We
was.
got to get all cute and everything.
I
Like normally
know.
when we record, this is not the vibe.
No, we do not come with makeup on.
No, we do not.
No.
Not our everyday lives.
This is not our everyday look.
No, it's not. We could show them more stuff around the studio. It's only been like 15 minutes. I thought it would take us like a half an hour to be done talking about everything.
Oh, I know. Well, we were so worried
what
that
can
we
we
would
do?
John forever. What could we do?
What can we do, you
What do you
guys?
want us to do? What's the reason?
Oh, they want to see Super Troopers. Fucking Harry!
I know, Harry.
Scott, I know you're in here, or
I
you were in
know.
here. Get that Super Troopers out.
Lurking?
I don't know.
Turkey lurking. I know. We did that.
So
How
yeah,
long
let's talk
ago
about
was that?
that. Let's fucking Harry Scott Sullivan from Death by DVD,
Uh-oh.
who we love,
Uh-oh.
but we're gonna put him on blast
A
right
little
now.
bit.
Last summer,
Was it? Yeah, because it
when
was.
it was before the studio.
We
This
were
is when we
in the
recorded in the
garage.
garage. Not only did we get you got your yellow tinted glasses on,
Uh-huh.
slicked your hair back, and we got fake mustaches. Not
We
one
did.
apiece,
No.
a
A
whole package, a whole
revolving
variety.
door of mustaches.
And we did a video. I want to say it was over an hour. It was
a while.
almost 2 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Now I don't remember
I
for some
can't
reason.
because it was so long ago.
And he never put it out, and he keeps telling us he's going to put it out. And now he just started his YouTube late April. That's worse. And so now he has a YouTube channel, which you guys are all going to go subscribe to so that you can harass him. But you want to see the Super Troopers episode where we are sweating off
the
mustaches
Doom
over and over.
Generation edit.
We were just like constant, like, oh my
Yeah,
god!
I know. It
From the
was like
sweat, we were
sliding
just sliding off of our faces
because it was hot. I guess for April.
Well, it is Southern California.
Yeah, that's true. And
will
we were in the
happen.
garage with no fan.
I don't think we have any other unreleased. Not with anybody else. We just did the 1 minute, the stupid. Oh no, I forgot the name.
The stupid history.
Stupid History Minute podcast.
There you go.
We talked about Merkins, and it only takes a minute.
Aiden Skate has a question.
Okay,
Oh,
Aiden
yes.
Skate, that's Jason. What's up, Jason?
Top 3 movies of all time.
Oh, hitting us with the top 3 movies of all time.
Wow.
I mean, I gotta say, Heather's. You guys, we have Heather's tattoos. I gotta say, Heather's is in the top 3.
Heather's is up there. I mean, my favorite movie. Well, Heather's, The Red Shoes, and Showgirls.
Oh man, I don't know mine as quickly off the top of my head.
Oh, and The Exorcist. Do what I want.
Go by your rules. I am like, every time someone asks me that, I need to just get a list and just memorize the list,
Right.
whether it's true or not, so that I don't
Just so you
freeze out
have
when I
something
get
on
asked.
hand.
Oh my god, I love it's gonna be an old movie.
I mean, it
Wayne's
revolves
World.
sometimes.
I love
I
fucking
do love
Wayne's
that
World.
movie. There's so many movies that I love.
I know. It's so hard to pick, like because it'd be favorite top 3 horror movies, top 3
Right.
comedy movies.
That's
top
also
3, you know what I
true.
mean? What would
I'd
be my
have to split
favorite
'em in
horror
two.
movie? When do I watch? I watched The People Under the Stairs again the other day, and I do still
That
really
one's
enjoy that
good.
one. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but that's a really good one.
That one's coming up this year.
Yeah, we're going to be doing People Under the
Mhm.
Stairs at some point this year.
At some point.
Um,
I mean, I don't know. If we're talking about horror movies.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
I mean,
that one's so good.
that's so.
That
I
one
watch
keeps
that
getting
over and
jumbled
over.
around.
Yeah,
I will watch that over and over again.
that one
I
we'll
will
do
watch that
eventually,
over
but
and
it's
over
not
again.
on the calendar at the moment.
No,
I'll get done.
yeah, I don't know why. There's a lot of jokes to be made about
Oh yeah,
Silence of the Lambs. If anyone can make that funny.
yeah. There's certain ones that like kids.
No, probably not.
We're not doing
No,
kids.
I
We
mean,
had kids on the list because, of course, kids doomed us.
right? But I don't
Then
think you need to talk about
Liana
why.
watched Kids like in the last year
And
and
was like,
messaged
"You
us
know
and was like,
what?
"You guys, it's not a fun movie.
Well,
Not gonna have fun watching it,
oh,
Not funny.
and
no,
yeah, it's not funny,
and it's not
and it's
funny.
gonna be hard to make it funny when like people really died
Right,
from since that
right.
movie's been made, and like, yeah. So we're gonna skip
I don't
Kids.
think we're gonna do that one.
Someone asked us about Shawshank Redemption once, and again,
I
it's
mean,
a
that's a
great
good
film.
movie,
It's a
but
great
I don't know
film.
about
Making
like,
it funny, but I don't know what is the difference. Why can I make Silence of the Lambs funny in my head, but I can't make Shawshank
I don't
funny in my
know.
head?
I don't
Nobody
know.
gets jizz thrown at him in Shawshank.
Nico has a question.
Nico.
Nico,
Ooh, for
me?
Tessa.
Have you seen Altered States?
We've both seen
Uh,
Altered States.
yes.
We've both seen it.
That's
Will you
John
be
Hurt.
doing it?
Will we be doing Altered States this year? I don't know. It's on the
It's not.
main list, but it's not on the calendar yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not unless something strikes us, or is it an anniversary that we
I
missed?
don't know. Maybe.
Altered
Maybe
States
we'll
is
have to
what,
look it up again.
1980, 81? I feel like it's really early 80s. That one was a trip. I
That
remember
one's a
seeing that
weird
as a
one.
teenager.
You know which one I remember watching kind of a lot, well, at least more than once. That was weird, was Starman.
That was not on
You
not that
remember
long
that one?
ago. Yeah, that was on not that long ago, and I had forgotten all
I
about
don't
it.
know what that was
I
about.
still need to make you watch Explorers with Ethan Hawke and Little
Yeah,
River Phoenix in it.
I've seen parts of it, but I've never sat and
Those
seen the whole
aliens are
thing.
so goofy. That's
Well,
definitely a
that's just
funny
like
one.
that Watcher in the Woods one where the
Hmm.
edit that they show the alien thing, and it's like it's better when you couldn't see it.
Right? So yeah, so the calendar is ever evolving, just
It
based
is, but we have quite a bit of it filled
yeah, we
in
try to fill it
already.
up just so we don't get like, oh no, we don't
Oh
have
no, what
anything
are we
written
gonna
for next
do?
month. But
Yeah,
a lot of times
we're
we're
trying
switching
to
stuff around.
pay closer attention to what
Just like all month long when we knew we were going to do this, we were both supposed to be collecting notes of things to talk about during this, and
we did that. We did.
we did it after Tu Wong Fu.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah, we
Oh, but
did.
we can talk about that. What we have been doing, even though if we're not remembering it for the live, is we're now collecting best of clips
Oh
from each
yes,
episode. Best of by
yeah,
our person,
right.
whatever made us almost pee laughing.
Which is
We're
that
taking
happens.
clips from every episode, and at the end of the year, we'll do a super cut, depending
Mhm.
how I don't know how it could be. Who knows how long?
We'll see how good the year
And
is.
so we're gonna do an episode at the end of the year that'll be the best of
Mhm.
2024 according to us.
We will have a year, 2024 wrap up
Yeah.
once we get to the very, very end of the year. So yeah, we've been collecting
Yep.
those.
We got the studio set up.
Yeah,
I mean, we put a
we
lot of
did
work
all
into
this.
this.
Yeah, we've come a long way from the garage.
Yeah. So instead of just the bare bones
Just
concrete
sitting
floor with a
out, yeah,
washer and dryer in the
just sitting out
background,
there with like the little spinny light to
people
make
used
it
to
cool.
ask why we didn't do video, and it was like,
Well,
y'all don't really
there's
want
like
to see this
storage
backdrop. Just
boxes.
like cardboard boxes.
It's a drum set.
So I think for our first one, it's pretty good.
I mean,
Almost a half hour.
it's been almost a half
I
hour.
don't
If
want to
anybody
just
else
drag
has
on.
anything else,
Any other questions, comments from the peanut gallery?
the Peanuts Gallery,
A lot of people want to see the Mummy.
The
the
Mummy.
Mummy.
Okay.
Oh, what is
All
that?
right.
That
We talk
whole
about
thing, like,
Brendan
what's my
Fraser.
sexual orientation?
The
It's the
Mummy.
cast of the Mummy.
Yeah, I could
I
get
mean,
down for the
really,
Mummy.
yeah, I love that
And
one.
What?
have we seen Dead Alive?
Oh, we
We've
did
done
that.
Dead Alive.
We did that.
Last February for Valentine's Day,
Mhm.
we did Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead,
Yes.
and we made a whole set of Valentines based on it,
Oh,
which you can find
yes.
on our Instagram.
That would be there, and then
And
that
I'll
was
probably
also
repost
our
them for.
pitch for
Oh yeah, we
Into the
did
Darkness.
In Search of
In
Darkness.
Search
In
of
Search of
Darkness, Into
Darkness.
the Darkness.
That Shutter, or it's not for Shutter.
No,
It
but
was
it's
on
a
Shutter. The horror
creative VC
documentary.
thing. Yeah.
We did a video for them with our favorite 90s horror, and we
Mhm.
chose Dead Alive. So there's a video of that on Creator VC and probably on our Instagram
I
also.
think
I
it's
think I
on
put
there
it up
too
there.
somewhere.
It's part of
Yeah.
our reel. So
Yep.
yes, we have seen it
Yes,
many,
we
many
have.
times.
Many times. It's just as gross every time you watch
Every
it.
single time you see it,
Every single. See, and I love that movie too.
right?
See,
Keeps
it's like
getting
my
funnier.
favorite. My
I mean, it does. It's supposed to be funny though.
yeah, that's true. It's
It's not like The Exorcist.
it's also supposed to be gross. Well,
Yes, it's very good at
sometimes The
that.
Exorcist is funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's funny.
Any other questions or comments?
Comments. Lance says, "Love you. Keep up the good
Oh,
work."
That's my
thank
cousin.
you.
Thanks, Lance.
Browning says, "Love to look at the studios. Trip down memory lane."
Nice. Thanks,
Thank
Johnny.
you.
Toxic Avenger. There's been a few suggestions for the poll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So yeah, we'll keep
Nice.
I hope this should all save, right? I don't even know.
Super pissed about the Batfleck cape. Hates.
Oh,
Like
really?
on it, bro.
You don't
I
like
know.
you like
Or you do?
Batfleck?
I mean,
I
whatever.
never watched it. I'll be honest with you. I
To
didn't
each their
watch
own.
Ben
I've
Affleck
seen
as
enough.
Batman.
I've seen enough.
I've seen enough
I've
Ben
seen
Affleck
enough.
to last me 7 lifetimes, and I don't need to see him as Batman because my Batman is Michael Keaton.
Oh, well, mine's Adam West because we all know.
Well, of
We all know
course.
why.
You guys know
You
Adam
listen
West
to the
goes
show.
down.
We all know why. In fact, that's what Nicolas Cage do too.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh
like he's
yeah. She's sitting on
sitting on
Nicolas
Nicolas
Cage.
Cage's face.
Yes.
Saint Nicholas.
Oh yes. So yeah. So I think we're gonna get our shit and get
Oh,
my favorite saying. Until next month. And so get at us.
yes,
Get at
get
us
at
on
us. Let us know.
socials. Let us know what you want to see in these lives. We will do our best to bring you something new
Something
and
new,
maybe a little
something what
bit
you want.
longer.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll
we'll
see
get
what's up.
some video clips or I don't know, something. We'll figure out what we're allowed to do.
Yeah,
But we wanted to keep it
it's
simple,
all fresh. It's all new.
make sure
So
it goes smooth the first time. So I think Marco, you can load up them closing credits.
yes, that
Well,
was
I don't know
nice.
how much.
Everybody have fun.
Later, too. I have to click through that.